Example 8, finding the critical value z subscript alpha using table A2. We want to find the value of z subscript 0.025. We let alpha equal 0.025 in this expression. So the first thing we want to do is we want to draw a normal curve and then shade the desired area to the right. So we want to draw first our normal curve. Okay, we know the mean is here. And so the area to the right is going to represent alpha. So if we shade this area that's to the right, this represents what alpha is. And so alpha represents 0.025. And if we want, we can add a 0 at the end. And so what we want to do is we want to locate the critical z value that's associated with that. So what is the critical z value that's associated with that? Well, we need to look at the area in our table. So let's find the area looking for 0.025. Now, if you notice here, none of these areas represent 0.0250. And we can see that this represents a positive value. Now what we're going to need to do is we need to find the area that's to the left. So what we're going to do is we're going to shade the area that's to the left of this curve. And we want to find out what is the area to the left of that curve. So in order to find the area here, we're going to take 1 and then subtract that 0.0250. Okay? So if we take 1, and let's go ahead and do that on our calculator. If we take 1 and then subtract 0.0250, well, that gives us 0.9750. So 0.9750. So now we want to locate that on our table. So here is 0.9750. So if we take a look at the value that's associated with that, we get a critical value or a critical z value that represents positive 1.96. So we would then say the following. We would say that the notation of z with a subscript or area to the right of 0.025, again, is used to represent the z-score with an area of 0.025 to its right. So referring to the figure in the note that the value of z is equal positive 1.96 has an area of 0.025 to its right. So we would say that z with an area of 0.025 to the right is equal to 1.96. Now make note, we saw that the z of 0.025 area corresponds to a cumulative left area of 0.975.